we've really focused on the little things with starts and relay exchanges, but we're really focusing on race pace and speed work right now going into taper.
So the past several weeks we've started our tapering process, which means that we're lifting less weight in the weight room and we're also cutting down on our yardage every practice. And we've been adding in a lot more high quality sets focusing on race pace. And this is really designed to help us prepare for swimming our races when we get to ODAX. But outside of the pool, I've just been trying to really eat healthy, get enough sleep, make sure I'm not getting sick right before ODAX, just make sure that I do everything I can to know that when I get to ODAX that I'm ready.
We've been practicing pretty hard these past couple weeks coming off a training trip. We went to Miami for I think 8 days. We had 2 days for 6 of those days, and we had a lot of hard practices, a lot of work put in. So building a strong base to taper off of now in the final coming weeks. That should set us up well to have our muscles rested and get ready to swim fast.
Well, I'm a sprinter, so I will be swimming the 50, 100, and 200 free, as well as some relays. And for me to be successful, I really need to focus on fast turns and finishes. Just because it's such a short race, it's really important to focus on the little details. But that being said, it's also important to just take it one race at a time and really not psych myself out.
I'll be swimming the 50 free, the 100 free, and the 200 free. And to be successful, really, it's going to be physically I'm prepared, so it's going to be a mental game for sure. Just staying mentally focused and mentally prepared for like what I know I can do, but then just visualizing that and realizing that when I'm behind the block.
I think Alex Cram is definitely going to surprise people at the meet. As a senior, I think he's really stepped up his performance in practice and really motivated a lot of people. And I think he's going to put together a good conference meet for his senior year.
Definitely think two people that will go fast for sure are Brennan, Haley, and Tommy. I don't know if that's going to be a surprise. I think Andrew Botello, though. He is a possibility to be in the 200 free relay. That's going to be competition for that spot because Womack is out with a finger injury. But I think he can pull out something really impressive in his 200 back as well.
Swimming is a little bit different in the fact that we don't really have a game plan against our opponents going into the meet. We're looking for swimming the events that we train to swim. But in terms of teams on the guys' side, obviously Randolph-Macon is our biggest competitor. I think it's going to be a great meet against them. They're really strong in the sprints, mid-distance, and stroke events. And on the women's side, Randolph-Macon again has been a perennial powerhouse in the conference, always pushing us. They have the returning champion in the 50 free. Sweetbriar has the returning champion in the 200 backstroke. And Emory and Henry have a fantastic sprint group and a really strong breaststroke crew. So I think the ODAC in general has gotten significantly better and has pushed us to be better as a team as well.
I would say that our toughest competition is going to come from Randolph-Macon and from Emory and Henry. But I think what you'll find is that on every team at ODAX there are some really talented swimmers. So what I'm expecting to see is some really exciting relay races, some close finishes, and that competition is really going to push us to perform at our highest level.
Well, our toughest competition will definitely be Randolph-Macon and Emory and Henry. I think that Bridgewater and Sweetbriar also have some star swimmers as well that will give us some great competition. We're going to have good relays, but I think that our depth really puts us on top. And on top of that, I think that we're going to have a special edge this year just because we are one team, and for the first year the men will be competing with us as well at ODAX, so I think that that's really going to give us an edge that we haven't had before.